All right, here we go. This is going to be a look at Randall Wolford, the oil drilling consultant predator from Murphy, Texas. I wasn't planning on doing, one on Randall Wolford here, but, I was watching the Murphy sting last week, and, I love the guys like Alan Cherney, who, I started here for a reason, because I just love Alan Cherney so much. Just looking at him fucking walking into this door. He looks so fucking bad. But anyways, this isn't about Alan Cherney. But, I love Alan Cherney, I love Twink Toilet, I love Stanley Kendall, of course. Those are like the big three of the Texas thing. But, I was watching it, and Randall Wolford's segment really, I found it really enjoyable. Obviously, I found it enjoyable in the past, but just, a new appreciation for it, perhaps, here in the recent week or so. So we're going to do a look at him today, and it should be a pretty good watch, very enjoyable, an underrated evil predator, I don't know if everyone knows about this or what, but, he was caught in the sting after he got the break of his life. Of course, all the Murphy predators got off. After that ultimate break, he got caught in another sting, and got like 20 years in prison, so fuck him, he's a fucking asshole. And I think there's been something about how he was maybe raped someone else. It came out that he raped somebody else. Yeah, he's a fucking asshole. He's a really not a good guy. So, anyways, Randall Wolford, let's get into it here.
Boy.
Hey, how are you?
Good, how are you? Good,
to successful business.
I love that. You get the brief shot of Alan Cherney right there. I love it. But anyways, this is the man of the hour right here. Randall Wolford.
Guzman. Take Randall Wolford, an oil drilling consultant.
Hey.
Hey, girl. Hey, girl.
How are you?
I love that, too. He pulls a fucking Lauren Armstrong. Hey, girl. It's definitely like a southern thing, right? Isn't it? He comes in, hey, girl. I would never, ever say something like that. But, that's just different. I think it's just different regions, different dialects, so... But it's funny also, I wanted to bring this up, he's the oil drilling consultant, which I don't really know what that means. I'm assuming that it's a pretty high up job, a pretty well paying job, oil drilling consultant, It's gotta be some big dollars in that, of course. And now he could have probably I'm certain he could have gotten women his age, but he just wanted children, I believe. I believe that, he definitely just wanted children, he was prowling around, got caught in another sting later on, So I have a feeling that he was definitely into the underage women. So yeah, he even though he's old and he's ugly, superficial women might not care about that if he's got the dough, if he's got the dough. So let's keep going here.
Did you get lost?
No.
Online, he calls himself It New to Me. While chatting with a perverted justice decoy, he says he wants to go to lunch and a movie with Sequoia.
What the fuck? He wants to go out on like a date and just, it'll just be, no questions will be answered. I don't get these predators that actually want to have like a relationship and a date, it doesn't make much sense. But, imagine this guy who looks like, you'll see what we just saw what he looks like right here. Unfortunately, I'm watching this on, I guess I can back forward.
Online, he calls himself...
He looks like this. Like, imagine this guy. He's not, he looks like a typical middle-aged dude. I will say that. But, he just pictured that with, like, a 13-year-old girl. Obviously, I don't know the picture that they sent, the decoy photo that they sent, because their chat logs aren't available. But... this guy just like going shopping, going to a dinner, going to a film, going to the cinema, just like, this is kind of a weird pairing between the two of you, it's couples night here, and you guys don't look right. It doesn't look, something's not looking right here, but they'll just brush it all aside. Yeah, it's funny. It new to me also.
It new to me.
What does that mean? It new to me. Like chatting online, it's new to me. The internet, it's new to me. Like, that doesn't make much sense about that screen name, but okay.
While chatting with a perverted justice decoy, he says he wants to go to lunch and a movie with Sequoia, a girl who tells him she's 13. He's
13 female Texas. That's a very vague statement right there. I'm 13 female Texas. Texas obviously is a fucking huge ass state. You know, you can't just say you're from Texas. You have to say what area of Texas you're from. Obviously, this is Dallas. But there were people, fucking Sunset Liquid, in this thing, Eric Rubalcava, who I also want to do a review on in the future as well. I very much enjoyed his segment upon my most recent watch on this. He drove from Houston, which is like 5 hours or something like that. So, and he needed the bathroom when he walked in, but he couldn't do it. But yeah, so you can't just say I'm 13 female Texas. You know, even here where I'm from in New York, you can't just say New York because you know you have upstate New York, you have the Western New York. You know, it's not a very good description right there by whoever was doing the chatting here for Perverted Justice.
D2. The next day, his intentions go from creepy to pornographic.
I would come over and make out with you, show you how it feels, let you enjoy me as much as I would you.
Ugh.
I love to give oral and feel the sensation for your orgasms.
Then,
Jesus
less than
Christ.
2 hours
He's a real
after
fucking Casanova here, eh? Jesus.
that chat, he shows up at the house. He thinks the girl's mother is working
This is what's
until
always,
midnight.
that always disgusted me, man. He sticks his disgusting, dirty hands into this ice bucket. Oh, that's so gross. That is so gross. You know, you have the fucking... You know, first of all, Perverted Justice, NBC... Or I guess NBC is supplying the Sting House. You guys can rent out all this shit. You guys can't get an ice scooper. Come on. But no. But not even that. But even Randall here. Randall, with your fucking pen in your pocket here. You got the cup. You can scoop the ice with the cup, you know. You can do that. If you don't have an ice, instead of sticking your disgusting hands in there, you know, that just gives me a little bit of anxiety, you know. I'm a big germaphobe. I'm not a big germaphobe, but a little bit of a germaphobe. That would piss me off, though. If I saw somebody doing that in my house, oh god, I would be pissed. Like, scoop it with the cup, you know. It's very... You don't even need a really nice scooper because you got the cup. The cup itself is a nice scooper, you know. With his fucking pen in his head. He looks like he's got, like, a choker necklace on. The fucking purple... I think that's purple, collared shirt. Like, geez, man. You look so generic, dude. Like, dude, there's nothing that stands out really about you. And that's really another thing that I want to say as I just keep fucking making, you know, as I keep just rambling on here. Jesus Christ. But, you know, as I keep rambling on here, he's just a guy that, you know, he looks like this is where, you know, Chris Hansen would say, oh, you know, he looks like a normal guy. You would see him online at the dry cleaners, you know. But he reminds me really of like a guy who is, you know, you would bring him at like the family gatherings or whatever, and he would just have too much interest in the nieces or the you know, the younger women that are involved here, the cousins, young cousins, whatever. And he tried to just fucking make a move on them. He'd be very, very interested in what they have to say. You know, he doesn't look like a creep, but he actually is a big creep. Like you wouldn't even know, as Chris Hansen would say.
So where's your mom working?
Actually, she works with computers in Austin, so she goes away on business a lot.
Works with computers and all. So this decoy, in my opinion, you know, we all love to make fun of me, my mommy, my daddy. This decoy, I feel like, is the worst, though. And I don't want to really harp on her. It's not even because of the looks. A lot of people will be like, oh, she's the ugly decoy, so she's the worst decoy. I don't think, you know, it's not even that. It's just that she's not a good actor or actress, you know. Not very good. But in terms of reality, I've seen people bring it up in the past, you know, that you know, the predator walks in and they see her and they're disappointed. But the thing is, first of all, I don't think predators are very picky. I don't. So they're not going to be like, you know, I have standards when I rape 13-year-old girls. I have standards. They're not going to say that, you know. But in my opinion, she feels like more realistic to me, as opposed to the Casey Moreaus, the Samanthas from Flagler Beach, the Rochelles, whichever one, the one from Petaluma. I get those two confused. I don't know, but this is a more realistic. You know, this is more likely to be the person, a young girl online that's interested in meeting sleazebags like this, you know. it seems more realistic to me. That might sound bad, I don't know, but to me it seems like it's more realistic. As opposed to the other decoys that were on the show. That's what I'm trying to say. I don't really care about her appearance. I don't care about any of it, really. But I'm just saying, a lot of people seem to... But in terms of believability, that's what I'm trying to say. I feel like it's the most realistic decoy that they had on TCAP. But I don't know. That's up for debate. But yeah, a lot of people say, oh, she's the ugly decoy, so she's the worst decoy. I don't think she's the worst decoy because of the looks. That's what I'm trying to say. There you go. I'm not so superficial, okay? Let's keep going.
Nice.
Yeah, thanks.
The 52-year-old makes a comment about the pool table. The decoy asks a
very gentlemanly, at least. He pours the decoy a beverage here, Not every predator at least has the decency to do that, but I think it's the least you can do, you're coming into the house to fucking rape a girl, an underage girl, the least you can do is pour him a drink beforehand, we saw what happens when Maurice Wolin has to fucking do it. He fucking spills it on the table. Oh, jeez, you gotta tell, you got the guys that came in at, Long Beach, pour me a drink and I'll be right back, and the guy fucking books it. No. This guy actually has some decency to him. And look at how first of all, can I just say, look at how unnatural this pool table is. Now, I'm not very much into billiards here, but you have like all the solids here. You don't have any stripes, or that might be the 9-ball, and that might actually no. I think those 2 are stripes, and these 3 are solids. But if you're playing by yourself, you're not playing. I haven't played billiards in a long time, but when you play by yourself, you usually don't play all the colors, I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong about that. Maybe I'm way off base. But look at how unnatural this is. If there are any pool aficionados out there, can you tell me, what's the best shot right here? What's the best shot? You have the black ball right there. Okay, you have the 8-ball. You don't want to hit that one. But if you're going for colors, what is the best shot on this table right now? A skilled pool player would maybe make that blue one. I believe that's the 2-ball into that back pocket right there. That might be the best shot if you're playing colors. But if you're playing stripes, I think the easy shot, you have a tap in right there with that 9-ball right there. That's probably a more difficult shot. But yeah, you're kind of fucked with the 8-ball there with these 2 colors right there. So you're probably going to go for that shot right there. That's pool analysis for you right here, guys. Billiards analysis. You get everything. If you haven't turned off the video yet, I encourage you to stick around, but it's not the most interesting. So let's just get back into it here.
Question.
Did you ever do that before?
Yeah, once.
Yeah, once. As he continues to fish into the fucking ice bag. Such a fucking lie. And the decoy here goes, oh, really? Did you really? Hang on.
Pool table. The decoy asks a provocative question.
Did you ever do it on the pool table?
Yeah, once.
Really? The decoy's like, really? I know Peggy was the type of guy to do that. And he goes, long time ago. That is such a horrible lie. That is such a horrible lie. What is this guy, like at a biker bar, and he's fucking busting out on all the hose down there, oh, we're going to do it on this pool table. I can't imagine that it would be very comfortable to do it on a pool table. Now, maybe I'm just a square. Maybe I'm just... I'm not very hip. I'm not with the times. I don't imagine it would be very cool to very cool to do it on a pool wall table. I don't imagine it would be very comfortable to do it on a pool table. I've seen it's people have talked about it. It's a fantasy, but I don't imagine it would actually be very comfortable to do that. This guy's just trying to lie to sound cool too. Like, what a fucking dickhead. Let's go.
Yeah. It was good.
Yeah, it was good.
That's about the only thing I'm any good at on the pool table.
The only thing I'm good at on the pool table. We won't
have a chance.
That is real good. That is a real good line right there. I mean, good lie too, but a good line. I suck at billiards, but I'm really good at fucking on a pool table. What a dickhead! And dude, did you see how much time he was spending in that ice bag? How many ice cubes do you need, dickhead? You just gotta touch. This cube isn't good enough for me. I gotta get the right ice cube here. He's just like digging in there like it's a fucking bag of chips or something. I don't know. I don't like it though. It's disgusting. You contaminated that whole bag right there. I don't like it.
To see his billiard skills tonight.
So why don't you make yourself at home?
How you doing?
Good, how are you?
I'm not good. You?
Doing fine.
Apparently, the wheels start turning in his head.
And how old are you?
I'm 49.
49.
Remember, he's really 52.
Again, why lie? 49, 52. What's the fucking difference, really?
Online, he gave yet another age, 46. Then as he helps himself to
So,
candy,
yeah, I'm pretty sure he was saying 49 because he couldn't remember the age. So he's like, I knew it was 40-something. So that's why I'm 49. It's actually, you should have said 46. He pulls like a fucking Columbo there. I'm 30, 49, 46. 49, you know, but he's actually 53. Fucking pulls a Palumbo, you know. We get this is before, of course, New Jersey, before the Bowling Greens thing. So he's like the originator of the hey girl and the fucking the age thing, like Palumbo, you know. He's like, it's like the beta version, you know.
He comes up with this.
And I was fully intending on sitting right here until her mother got here.
You were.
Yes, sir. I was.
What a horrible excuse, you know. Oh yeah, you know, what would have happened? Okay, so say that he was going to do that, right? Okay, say that he was going to do it. He was going to sit there until the mother came home. The mother comes home, sees this fucking sleaze bag right here, okay, with the fucking choker necklace and the pendant. That is a horrible necklace. What even is that? But anyways. So he's gonna be like, what is going on here? Don't worry. He's gonna be up there. Don't worry. Hey, I can explain myself. Okay, I can explain myself. We didn't do anything. Okay, I'm gonna be straight up with you. We didn't do anything. And I'm just gonna sit here. I'm just gonna sit here and just babysit, you know. She's out there on the internet talking to strangers. She could have gotten hurt. That's why I came over here, to make sure nothing happened. And to just be a good Samaritan. You know, that's what it was. That's the most realistic excuse. All right, let's go.
And her mother, how I come to be here.
And how are you going to explain that to the mother?
By telling her about the chat.
Oh!
You're going to say, hi.
Never mind then.
I was cruising a
He's going to
chat.
tell her about the chat. So all about all the horrible things that he said in the chat log. He's going to be like, this is what I said, but I wasn't going to do it. I swear to you. I just came to babysit.
Room. I started talking to your daughter. I asked her if she ever masturbated. I asked her if I could have sex with her.
About it.
during the interview, he starts to waffle. Some of the time, it new to me comes clean.
I have a 26-year-old daughter.
26-year-old daughter. Now, back when she was 13, if a 49-year-old came calling, would you be okay with that?
No, sir, I wouldn't.
So why is it okay for you to come here?
Well, I didn't.
He realizes what he said in his
He's still
chat.
eating the candy too. I just did the Westerbeck one, and so it's definitely just a nervous thing. And now he's gonna go for a swig of Coke. I don't think it's actual Coke though. If I recall, it's like looks like store brand soda. Back in the day, they had like at Walmart the Diet Dr. Thunder or whatever the fuck it was as the knockoff to Dr. Pepper. I don't remember what the knockoff to Coke was, but it's not Coke. These are not Coke bottles, I believe, or cans, I should say. Let's keep going.
Speaks for itself.
I would love to taste you, Sequoia. Show you how good it feels to have a man down on you.
Yes, sir, I did say that. No denying it.
I would enjoy that very much.
While he can't deny what he said online, he sticks with the claim he would have waited for the girl's mother to return.
Now, the other problem with your Good Samaritan story is that was not the discussion you had when you first came in here.
She asked me if I had ever done it on a pool table. I said, yes, a long time ago.
Look at those bug eyes, dude. Look at those fucking bug eyes right there. Yeah. Dude, this is a scary sight right here, dude. Like, this is a fucking scary sight. He's like, she asked if I told him. I said yes. I'm being completely honest because my eyes are wide open. I'm looking at you dead in the eye. And you come off like a fucking psychopath with that look right there, dude. And by the way, I don't know how to explain it, but right here, he's got the receding hairline, but he's keeping that little strand right there. I don't know what the fuck is the right description for it. I want to cut that off. That looks horrible. I want to cut that off.
What was the next move?
Talk to her.
Since I wasn't buying that explanation, he tries another route, one we've heard repeatedly. He brings up God.
This story just does not add up.
Well, Chris, whether it adds up or not, God is my Savior. That is the truth.
That is the truth. And that's like, you know, again, you know, in Murphy, you get this a little bit more in Murphy than the other things. Stanley Kendall, of course, said the same thing. You know, I was, oh shit, where is that in the Bible? I know, you know, we have that whole thing. And I think it really annoys Chris Hansen that they bring that up. You know, I really do. I think Chris Hansen does not like that excuse. I mean, none of their excuses are good, but that one, apparently to Chris Hansen, I believe, you know, is one that ticks him off the most. Because obviously, you know, God is my savior. He knows I'm telling the truth. But you're fucking lying, which is against the whole fucking thing, right? I mean, I don't know. I don't want to get into a religious argument here, or even talk about it really too much, but you know, it's so fucking like hypocritical, and it's just not right. So yeah, but the main takeaway is that I believe that Chris Hansen really doesn't like that excuse, and it's a shitty excuse.
Religious man?
Yes, sir. I'm a faithful man. Yes, sir.
Does your faith involve visiting 13-year-old girls or homo?
Yeah.
No,
I mean, seriously, that's
not.
what it is. You know, oh man, you know, where Chris Hansen said that, you know, where's that in the Bible, you know? But you know, it's like, oh yeah, you know, I'm religious. I would never do that. But you're doing it, and you got caught in another sting. You're a fucking asshole. Go to hell.
And I really screwed up big time.
Well, there's a couple things you got to know. And I'm Chris Hansen with Dateline NBC. And we're doing a story on adults who try to meet
swig right there.
kids online.
He needs to take a sip. Take a little sip before you go, you know. Not really very urgent right there, you know. He takes the swig.
And I'm Chris Hansen
of the Coke
with Dateline NBC.
Soda.
And we're doing a story on adults
Sees the cameras, but takes a drink.
who
Like,
try to meet
How does that make any sense?
kids online.
It's like Corey Edgar sees the cameras come out. He goes for the Kool-Aid or whatever the hell it was. What's this, an ashtray here too? Is that an ashtray full of cigarettes? That's disgusting if that's what that is. You know, to leave that out there on the table like that, on the bar like that, that is, I mean, even if it is serving the purpose, it's not even about, you know, smoking or anything like that, but leaving all those cigarettes in there, that's like what Lauren Armstrong did in his Nashville apartment. He just left cigarettes and ashtrays all over the place. It doesn't look good, but, you know, to leave that out there in the house, you know, it just doesn't look super great.
for sex. Now, if there's anything else you'd like to say, Randy, we'd like to hear it. If not,
He's apparently never seen To Catch a Predator and doesn't realize while he's walking away from us, drink in hand, he's walking...
Yeah, he keeps the fucking drink. Yes, what do you think? He's like, damn, you know, I got my free soda at least, you know, at the end of the day. That's all that matters is, I'm going to enjoy this at least on the way home. You know, he's going to go give it to Lee Greer. He's going to go give it to Lee Greer, who fucking forgot the sodas, of course, you know. Oh, man.
Towards the Murphy Police Department.
Police! Get on the ground. Get on the ground. Get on the ground.
Just drops that. Not only are you a predator, but you're a fucking litterer as well. Way to go, asshole. But I like that too. It's like there's like a nice little bit of poetry and
walking away from us, drink in hand.
Beverage away. And he's also tossing his freedom away at the same time. It's a nice little.
He's walking towards the Murphy Police Department.
Hands up. Police! Get on the ground.
Oh, shucks.
Get on the ground. Get on the ground. Get on the ground.
He's whisked away in an unmarked car and driven to the police station where he's searched.
You got anything on you that's going to stick me or poke me?
No.
The police find a condom in his pocket. His truck is also thoroughly
He's
searched.
got like his dry cleaning in there.
Where he's searched.
You got anything on you that's going to stick me or poke me?
No.
The police find a condom in his pocket. His truck is also...
You think those are like, was he planning on staying the night? So he brought like his extra shirts there? Or is that like his dry cleaning? I don't know. That's interesting. Maybe he was just like, damn, I don't know what shirt to wear. I'm just going to bring 3. And I'm just going to fucking figure it out. I don't know how far he drove. But it's like, damn, he's got that whole drive. He's just thinking about what shirt he wants to wear. Yeah, he fucking settles on the purple one. Great choice.
thoroughly searched.
He owns 14 guns as well.
Turns out It New to Me is a gun enthusiast.
That's a list of all the guns and serial numbers. There weren't any guns in the truck.
Officers also find naked pictures of the 52-year-old on his...
Look at that. Oh, that is an unpleasant sight, man. But I will say, just for curiosity's sake, I would like to see the unblurred version. But no, it's okay. It's okay. I can live without seeing it, but just for curiosity's sake, I'd like to take a look. But man, that is not a pretty picture right there. He's got the happy trail of hair running up his whole stomach and everything. Oh, that's gross. But man, that is a very mid-2000s photo right there with the goddamn digital camera.
Digital camera. Then he's brought into the booking station.
You have any allergies?
No, ma'am.
You turn and face that way?
He leaves the booking station and is brought in for questioning.
Look at evil in his eyes right there.
And he's brought into the booking station.
You have any allergies?
No, ma'am.
You turn and face that way?
Allergies. Look at that.
He leaves.
Ooh, that is an evil look right there. I mean, he's looking at the camera person. I wanted to see, maybe he would pull a Davut Özkan and say, don't take, that'd be pretty funny. I love that. I love that from Davut Özkan's interrogation. He goes to the camera guy, don't take! And he almost beats the hell out of him. Like, that is an evil look, though, from Randall right there. I must admit.
The booking station and is brought in for questioning. After he's read his rights, he starts to talk, telling a familiar story that police don't buy.
And just as I told Chris with Dateline.
Oh, you can hear some of that resentment in his voice. As I told Chris with Dateline, like, he is not happy that he is going to appear on that show, and not happy in the slightest.
My intention was to sit right there and wait until her mother come home.
Eventually, he tells her the truth.
I truly don't know why I was so stupid. All the way down here, I was telling myself, yeah, this isn't right. And
no, it's definitely not right. Somebody your age going over to a 13-year-old girl's house to have sex.
It's pretty low.
When you were chatting with her and talking about sexual things, like at one time you talked about wanting to hold her close and you'd like to feel her have an orgasm.
Yes, sir.
Is that true?
Yes, sir, I did.
At the time you were doing that chat, didn't you intend to have sex with the girl?
I guess you could say I did, yes, sir.
Okay.
I'm guilty as charged.
Never a good thing. He went to the Dustin McFetridge School of Interrogations right there by saying, hey, something to never say in your interrogation is, I'm guilty as charged. That's never a good thing to say. And again, we get another subtle, the precursor to the magical moment later on. So we had the Lord Armstrong, hey girl, we had the Palumbo 46, 49, 52, or whatever the hell it was, 52 or 53, and now we get the precursor to Justin McFetridge with the, I'm so guilty, I'm under a rock. But, that's never something that you want to say in your fucking interrogation. What is wrong with this dude?
I have to accept my punishment.
He goes before a judge.
Look at that all-star team right here. Stanley, Kendall, and Randall Wolford walking into the courtroom together. Oh, that's so cute.
And bail is set.
So you're charged with online solicitation of a minor. I've set your bail at $50,000.
And the parade of potential predators.
Okay, so that's it. I forgot. We're watching the full episode here. We have this fucking guy right here too. Oh, I forget his name. Like, is he Kerr? What the hell's his last name? Anyways, it's not important. It's Rock and Roll Rule. I know that's his screen name. But yeah, I'll do it. That's Randall Wolford. I don't know if I have any bonus coverage here. No, I don't. I usually like to end with some bonus coverage here, but you can look it up. His legal documents are out there if you want to do some digging. Yeah, he's still in prison currently. I think he got like a 20-year sentence after the biggest break of his life. So fuck him. He deserves it. I hope he's having a horrible time. But yeah, that's pretty much it. But that huge sentence that he got, 20 years. I want to just bring that up also, because all the Murphy Predators got off. I was very curious to know what the sentences would have been for these guys that got caught, Because, we saw that Kentucky had pretty harsh sentences. Georgia had pretty harsh sentences. I'm guessing that Texas would have continued that trend right there. It would have been really interesting to see how long they would have gotten. You know, picturing like an Alan Chorney, what he would look like after like a 5-year prison sentence. He was already not looking good before that, but to see what he would have looked like after that would have been, would be pretty interesting. But we'll just never know. We'll just never know. Same thing with Twin Toilet. You know, that also goes hand in hand with that as well. But that's pretty much it. That'll do it. That was Randall Wolford. So until next time, I'll see you guys later.